So how can you win a game in 2 moves? Well, if I'm being polite, I'm going to say with a lot of help from your opponent. If I'm being less polite, I will say, well, that's when your opponent played like a fool. So that ties me in very nicely with the name of this next checkmate, the fool's checkmate. How is it achieved? In 2 moves. First, white plays f3. Can also happen if white plays g4. That doesn't matter. f3, e5, and then the fool comes into play. g4 and queen goes to h4, checkmate. Now this checkmate works because of the one weakness in the opening position. If we go back, it works because only the king is protecting the f2 square. Now, I have to say this checkmate is actually very, very rare. I have a database with over 10 million games and there have only been 8 recorded incidents of the fool's mate. However, the shortest decisive master game was played allegedly in Paris. I think this story is based on untruths, but it's a fantastic one anyway, so I'm going to tell it. And it went like this. d4, knight f6, knight d2, and now black played e5, pawn takes pawn, knight to g4, and now at that time was called amateur. Later on, the amateur got named, although it was completely incorrectly named because it was a 4-time national champion of France, and he played h3. The funny thing was, and the reason why I love this story so much, is that this 4-time French national champion had to write into the magazines afterwards and say, please, just stop this. I did not play this game. Please stop spreading these strange rumors. Why is h3 such a terrible move? Because black can play knight to e3. The queen is trapped. It cannot make a move. And should white take the knight, then queen h4, we can see a very similar theme as in the fools. g3 is the only way to intercept, and queen takes g3. The shortest master game.